Undertale. The second game I got into as a kid. The first was FNAF, and when I first got into Undertale, as you know, I was bad. And if you want to know why, click the title card, click the icon card at the top somewhere. I don't know why. It's somewhere, click it. But the experience I've had with Undertale has lasted a long time. And I got into it when I was like scrolling through my YouTube on my Wii U. Remember that console, my Wii U, when I used the internet, and I was just scrolling through, YouTube, and I saw something Undertale related, and I was like, oh, what is this? Clicked it, instantly hooked. And at the time, I couldn't interact with the majority of the community as we didn't have a proper computer that anyone could use. So basically, I was just kind of stuck watching Undertale from afar, and to this day, I still haven't played it all that much. It's kind of sad, but I will play it soon. Maybe I'll stream it soon. I don't know. But the experience I've had with it, and more recently with the community, it's been such a fun ride with all these series and stuff. And it didn't change my life, alright? But it did help me broaden my scope of what I saw from the internet. Because before that, all I saw was FNAF, funny Markiplier, Wii. But Undertale was something special. It was a very fun game, alright? From what I saw. And I'm going to be going over a couple avenues of it that I really enjoy a lot. Man, I love Undertale animations. They're just so good. They're just so good. Undertale has brought up so much talent around the years, and it's just enthralling, alright? It's something different, and I love it for that so much. And there's so much thanks that the community gives to Toby by doing these animations, and it's just like so sublime, man. It's so good. Some of them can range from fairly decent to whole gigantic collabs at the length of a literal movie. It's insane how good this shit is. If you haven't seen the Interloper series, please. That is like an entire love letter to Undertale and that other game that involves the other girl with the eye patch that I don't know the name of it right now. But yeah, it's really good. Go watch it, please. Hell, I'll even recommend a bunch more Undertale animations for your pleasure if you need it. But yeah, man, they're really good. They're really good. Especially this one. I don't know if I have to say much about alternate universes, but yeah, this is like 60% of the backbone of Undertale at this point, because I don't know who came up with the idea of alternate universes. It might have been the guy who made Underswap, but the idea of taking an existing property, alright, and switching certain things around to create a somewhat new story is very interesting. Now, a lot of people don't do it good. Underswap is an early example, but all that really did was change up the personalities, essentially. That's all Underswap was. A better example of this would be something like Underfell or Dusttail. Now, granted, these are the edgier alternate universes, to put it lightly, but they're still really good. Underfell takes the spin of being a pacifist is fairly easy, while being a genocide is hard, or being a genocider is harder than being a pacifist, obviously, that the original game tells. And Dusttale takes an already depressed character, Sans, and makes him into a psychopathic killer in an attempt to stop the player. And even though it doesn't work, it's still sad how much in this universe he's fallen from grace. It's really interesting. And then there's like the subcategory, which is like alternate timelines, which just takes the existing property but changes events in it. That's what Dusttale is. Undertale is an AU. AT's alternate timelines is what Dusttale is. Madness is. Go to my DeviantArt, that's where it's gonna be posted. And things like Last Breath, and even like alternate timeline, alternate universes, like Dust Trust. These are all really interesting ideas that have been brought to life because of the concept of alternate universes and alternate timelines. And then we come to fan games, and they are a mixed bag. I'm not even gonna lie. Fan games can be vary in quality. They can vary in quality a lot, but for the most part, they're really good. But they get plagued with controversy, with the most infamous being Dust Trust. Dust Trust is a canceled game, which was honestly, I think, primed to be one of the best looking, well-made Undertale fan games out there right now. It was a reimagining of the original Dust Trust, which looked like this, and turned it to this. Yeah. But because of impatience with all the people waiting for Dust Trust to come out, the game never even came out to the public in its unfinished state because of how completely ungrateful the fans were. The creator was like, man, fuck you. Just no one's getting it. No one's getting it. And it all started because some idiot leaked it by accident. And like, I think the guy who was making it had some beef with the other one. I don't know why, but we'll just roll with it. But I think it is getting a reimagining by some guy getting remade in their own way. But I will never deny the quality of these games and how well they're put together. And that just shows you how much I love Undertale, basically. It's a very fun series of games and fandom works and stuff that I'm even making with Madness. Go check it out, look at my DeviantArt. And it's been a ride, and this ride's gonna still go with the more EUs being made, the more stuff that's being put out. Gosh! There is literally an entire Sans multiverse out there. Sans fighting Sanses, Frisk fighting Frisk, and all their own storylines. It's just so enthralling, and of course the fandom ain't perfect. No fandom is. But it's a fandom that I enjoy a lot. And I hope a lot of you guys do too. If you're a part of it, that is. So, that's my little retrospective, and make sure to read Madness when it comes out.